What's up, guys? Today is Wednesday. Yesterday was the beginning of the work week at Second Cycle. It always starts on Tuesday and ends on Saturday. So here we are on the second day in on the week. Yesterday I didn't do much recording. We had a very busy day. We sold up to 4 bikes and had I think like 10 repairs. Wind up getting a lot of bikes built last week and quite a few built yesterday. So we got some really sweet bikes in. I'm gonna try to get a little little video of the bikes that we've got in right now, or the bikes that we've built up right now. It's kind of looking really good on the showroom floor. Really proud of it. It's a lot of work going into it, and we've been working really hard at getting our inventory up. So but yeah, I've got a bike on the rack right now. It's a GT. It's got a really cool color theme to it, and so far it looks like it needs to have there's several things that need to be done to it, and I'll go over it when we get in the shop, and I'll walk over the bike as well. I'm really looking forward to the day. My goal this week is to get 3 bikes done. I have today, I have tomorrow, and then I have Saturday to get 3 bikes done, and that's the goal. Let's see if we can conquer it. Welcome to the Cruiser Racer channel. I'm Rebel Lion of the Electron Rebels, and this is my creative space. I call it the Builder's Corner. The Builder's Corner is the home for electric bike enthusiasts. And in this space, we're always on the hunt for the perfect canvas. A canvas for me is a bike frame. Nothing excites me more than turning something old into something new. So if this appeals to you and you like what we like too, then subscribe to this channel. Here in the Builder's Corner, you'll learn about bike mechanics and DIY custom e-bike builds. Now, let's get to the show. All right, so here are the bikes that I talked about earlier. Here are the bikes that we have built up for the showroom floor. I'm very happy with what it looks like right now. Got this big old space for this recumbent. This has been here for a little while though. Not too many of those sold. Those kid bikes right there. Right now I got 2, looking to fill up more. I got about 3 or 4 more that are ready to go down there. Just gotta get safety checked. Now, these all were the bikes that were built last week. We got this gray Schwinn, this yellow Giant, this purple Specialized, this blue Diamondback. This here was put out yesterday. This is a beautiful bike. What is this one? A Scott. Yeah, this is a beautiful bike, the Scott one. We almost weren't able to put this together. We all love the frame. The frame, the color was beautiful. Then another bike came in and we were able to strip off of it and put these cool tires on them. So this bike turned out real nice. And then we got this KHS, another beautiful bike. And this Italian bike, Torelli, beautiful. So, I like the color of this purple. I think that's a neutral bike, gender neutral, but boys don't think purple's for them. Yeah. So yeah, that has been a very busy week, and I'm like very proud of the progress that we've been able to put out here. A week ago, we were pretty much empty. There were maybe 3 bikes on the top shelf, and 0 bikes at the bottom. So we've been putting in a lot of work down here. So let's go ahead and get over to the bike that I'm going to be building for today. All right, so this is the GT that I've got on deck for the day, and I've got all the parts ready. I got those ready yesterday. Cleaned the bike up, gave it a spit shine, nice shine, and getting ready for build. So here's what I got going. The tire that was on this one yesterday was a smaller size. It wasn't even a mountain bike tire. It was more like a road bike tire. So I will be changing out That's why I got the tire on the back. The wheel is fine. I need to make sure that it's true. And then I'm gonna change the saddle. Anytime we see any like blemishes on the saddle, you know, we gotta kind of change that out. I mean, if I can get in on this here, other than that one little piece missing out of the saddle, it's a pretty decent saddle. You know, it's not too bad. Little blemish here. The top of it is decent, you know, but it actually is pretty tore up. You know, how about that? So we get rid of that saddle. I picked out another one, found another red one, pretty decent condition. And then here are the parts. I'm gonna put some salmon colored pads on them. I'm gonna put some blue grips on, or some red grips on them to go with the bike. I found these Shimano pedals that almost match the color of it. That should be pretty decent. And they're wide too, so that's pretty dope. And a new tube. The rear tire did need a new tube. After pumping it up, it did go flat. So that's everything going on the bike. I also have derailleur cables and a derailleur housing. I'm gonna go see if we have any red derailleur housing, because I think that would be much better for this bike. But if not, it's all good. It's gonna turn out very well. So that's what's going on. Let's get to building it. So I thought I wasn't going to have to change this cable out, but it is ending up to be too short. So now the new pads are on, and the spacing in between the two brake pads has increased or decreased. So this brake cable isn't going to work anymore. It is too short. So the housing's a bit old. I think I'm gonna change this brake cable out, or this housing out. We've got some red brake cable housing, so I'm gonna go ahead and change it to that and give it a little more detail. So let's get to that. We interrupt this program for a word from our sponsor. Today's sponsor is Cruiser Racer. Cruiser Racer is more than just a channel on YouTube. It is an entire platform based on electric bike building and enthusiasm. The first way you can help support this channel is by liking this video and subscribing. And if you'd like to go a little further, check out our store on Teesprings. In the store, you'll find eye-popping and authentic designs from the Cruiser Racer line and the Electron Rebels. This is a great way to support this entire platform and help us grow. So head on over to the store and check out our designs today. Now back to the show. Yeah, so I took that GT out for its first test drive or test ride, and although that red brake cable looks nice, it's not gonna work. It has no tubing on the inside of it, therefore I was out on the ride and it was squealing. It was loud, pretty loud. That's not gonna work. I'm gonna go ahead and change it over to a black brake cable, take it out, see if it squeals. It shouldn't with that one. That usually has tubing on the inside. So Yep, gonna change that, take it out for another test ride, and that bike is done. And it took, I got started on that bike about 10:30, almost 11, 10:30, almost 11, and it's 12:30 now, so about an hour and a half. It was a pretty decent, easy build. So let me go ahead and finish it up. I'm a lion, and the show is where I roam. I'm a lion, trying to feed the algorithm. Help a lion, feed my e-bike addiction. Just like and subscribe so I can build more bikes, and I will document it all for you. Thank you. You're so kind. So allow me to explain how the second test ride of the GT went. So after putting on the white cable, the other brake cable, because the red one was squealing, I went out for another test ride to see if the squealing stopped. I pedaled about 5 pumps before squeezing the brakes too tightly. And as the force of gravity hurled me forward, I was able to brace myself with my feet and keep myself from falling. But the efforts to stop the full amount of fall with like myself and the bike didn't work out so well. As the GT continued to force itself or lunge forward as I stopped, but the GT came lunging or flipping over my shoulder and landed on the derailleur on the hard concrete. So I wound up with a broken derailleur, and I pretty much crapped out the wheel. The wheel was bent pretty badly. So the build that took 2 hours ended up being a 5-day build. I'm happy to say that it is complete, it's finished, and it is out on the showroom floor. But that one mistake of squeezing the brakes too tightly and what followed cost me about 5 days. So that's all I have to show you this week for the Builder's Corner. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this video and enjoyed the content, please show me by fingering the like button. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. I post new content twice a week on Monday and Friday just for you, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great weekend of riding. Stay safe and ride easy.